All right, so I'm continuing on that little thing that I've been talking about for the last couple days. Um, I have something up on my thing that's distracting me. It's my TikTok page, actually. Um, I have often found people being like, hey, it's not in the rules, so we're not going to do that. But this little image thing actually says if it's not in the rules that you can't do something, then you can. And I do like that because some of the craziest rock and roll moments were simply moments that, like, the GM or the player, when I was GMing, came up with something that really like helped the scene or allowed someone to get away with something that really helped the scene. Um, and what it really boils down to is, will it ruin the fun? No. Will it add to the fun? Yes. Okay. Already right there, you're ahead. And does it expressly break any essential rules to what you're trying to do? No. Then who cares? Literally, I've had players be like, "Can I charge by dropping off of this rope I'm climbing and landing at the thing that's waiting below us?" And the rules don't technically allow it, but fuck it, you're using gravity to have your heavy armored dwarf drop down a certain amount of distance, and you're fine with taking the fall damage just to get some extra hit on that little diorite that's got an HP that I can count on two hands. I have all my fingers. So two hands, and you're going to one-shot this thing from all the damage as long as you hit, and sure enough, he did. Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. That's fantastic. Sure, hell. Um, or like creative use of spells. Not like the stuff that people are like, oh yeah, this spell can like create water so overpowered because you can just create water anywhere, including in the person's lungs. Conjuration spells do not actually allow you to create things within the existence of a living creature anymore within the current rules. So no, actually that is breaking a rule. But that also just isn't fun because now you're just using a 0-level spell that takes absolutely nothing to cast for yourself to essentially drown any creature around. And that, come up with more creative stuff for it. Now, using create water to create a large puddle and then being like, I want to then use shocking grasp on the puddle to stun everyone in the puddle. Go for it. Rules don't say you can, but fuck it, I'll allow it. So remember, if the rules don't say you can't, technically, you can't. Get creative out there. Tell me something that you maybe have done that was a creative application of a mechanic or even a interesting interpretation of a rule that allowed a really great moment that everyone kind of loved at the table. And let's start getting some stories in the comments of these for this stuff. So yeah, be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourselves, and I will see you around.